here we are. They've cooled down, and the flasks have cooled down after casting, and then you just start chiseling away. And I mean, this stuff comes out relatively easy. I mean, it's just a little bit of work, but you know, it just chisels away. And when you chisel it away, you get, that's a piece there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 links, and a bunch of connecting little links there. I don't know if you can see them. Okay, and then that goes into an ultrasound, and ultrasound is like sonic waves, and they just kind of little bombard the surface, and it's got a little cleaning solution in here, and then they start coming out a lot cleaner. And then, hopefully the steam is you steam them off, right? And then you get all the injection off them. And then after that, we're going to cut and trim all the sprues off and polish and clean them. I'm going to show you that next. Steams all the gook off there. Let's get this in a close-up mode. Okay, there's a link in front of the pendant and the clasp and a couple of joining links. And this is what the steamer does. Kind of get your fingers in there, because that's no fun. Coming out of there at I guess at 45 psi. They're off there, and that's ready to go. And I got, you know, the rest of them to do. It goes pretty quick, you've seen that. And they're going to go over to the workbench and get the sprues cut off. Okay, well, we're at the workbench, and these are the little cast pieces. You can see the necklace pieces and the joining pieces, and a little piece that attaches it to, this is the sprue, sorry, this is the button, and there's the sprue joining it, and there it is there. That's the cast piece. That's all gold. So what we do is we start taking a saw or a cutter and start taking them off. And here's already one of the sprues off there. I mean the button. And so here you can see the pieces already starting to come along. Right here's the pendant cast in gold now, and the scroll work all around it. And it'll join onto there. And then there's the. So I start laying it out. I start cutting it and laying out the pieces, and then I'll start assembling it and sanding it. Sanding, you know, a couple different ways, sanding like that, and then they all go into a Dremel. And you know, you got a whole box of all little stuff here. You know, you can start chiseling away at, and you know, this is soldering. I'm going to start soldering all of these will be squeezed tight and then actually soldered shut, so that it's a solid chain, right? And I'll just kind of step in and show you progress as I'm going. So cleaning up is real simple. Well, not simple. It's time consuming, but you work away and you just kind of make sure the shitty stuff's off there. And like this thing here, like. And this will be polished even more later. But just to get, you know, to get the thing working. Because this is going to be ultra polished. You don't want to take any of the, like, the little fancy detail away, like these little ridges and stuff like that, right on top of there. You just want to just kind of get things going to where you're happy with it. That piece is good now, right? So you go to the next piece there. Oh, sorry, I did that one. There's another little thing I use, sandpaper on a spindle, right? And see how nicely it goes. And you know, I'm always working on the work. Well, you kind of see what I mean. There's this together. Okay, I'm going to just solder all the links now, and I'll work my way around that. And then we'll start polishing, do a little final sanding, and then we'll start polishing it and cleaning it and everything like that. Well, not cleaning, but polishing it and making it all real nice. And then I'll just keep showing you. Okay, we're soldering it together. This is, sorry, a little bit of borax and methyl hydrate, and it just, what it does is it just gives it a little bit of a coating. And then this here is flux, and I hope my hand is not going to be in the way of the camera, but it might be. And we just, I'm aiming for the link now. This is going to be a little bit of a tougher one to do because it's right here at the end, and this. Okay, see that? Done. And then literally up to the next one, a little bit of fluxes and stuff like that. See, I've cut the solder up into little pieces here on the table, and you just melt them into a ball, and you stick your little poker into them, and that's that one. Next one. We don't want this chain to fall off, right? So this thing's not going to come apart. I mean, you literally can, hate to say it, we'll knock on wood, but we could literally hang them off of this thing. And before I started soldering it, I made sure all the links are pointed in the right direction, right? Normally I'm propping my hand up against here, right? Like, you know, so you have real good control. And there we go, that's another one. And you make sure the solder's flowed, right?